Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, on the eve of the Martin Luther King birthday weekend. It's the 20th of January 2012, and we are soaring. Yes, we are. Hello, this is Phil Drice. Getting out of homelessness. I swear, I have to thank Almighty God, because I think He said to me, I truly enjoy making you happy. All my fears and apprehensions are gone. I have plenty of time to dissect this case in New York State Supreme Court and bring it back for re-argument, because I must agree with the judge and agree with the other attorneys that it wasn't as it could be, as it should have been, as it will be. I promise. This motion is going to go through. I've never made an application before. It's in accordance with the CPLR, and I have the exhibits to make a poignant, to make my argument poignant to the court and Justice Fluid in such a manner that you're going to love it. They're going to love it. And I got my little fridge right here. And look at what we have inside. Bang! That's what I'm talking about! That's right. And we have two of them. That's my girl's. And I'm drinking out of her cup. That's my girl. This one's mine. That's right. Wow. I am so fulfilled. I want to share it with everybody. And I'd like to make this announcement. And on my other website, you might see Miss Genesis. On another website, you'll see Miss Priscilla. But that was 2011 and 2012. Now, it's Miss Veve. That's her nickname. I can't, this is real. Real, no reality TV show. This is tangible. She wants us to hook up. And in this personal log for the Martin Luther King Day weekend, I'd like to announce to the world that I got chosen by an African American female. Not a she-male. God, I've said so many bad things. Got so much damage to myself and others. I believe with the love and compassion and affection that our joining produces, I can heal. I hope they can. And I'm just being humane, but really, they can't. Yes, she's African American. She's about 5'9", 5'10". Nice. She's not fat. She's regular sized person. She's beautiful. She's a woman that's feminine. She chose me. And she likes the bald head, the clean cut. She's 29 years old. She knows I'm 50 something. I made sure I did mention to her as a grown-up. As a grown-up, look, young lady, you better tell your dad, you know, you like a guy that's 50s. Well, that sounds bad, but I had to correct it and said, you ought to tell your dad you like a guy that's his age. That should put it in proper perspective. Get the shock therapy up front on him. So I'll have to meet this gentleman at some point in the future. And I'm like, no. I'm probably older than Dirk, but he's older than me. And I don't call nobody Pop, but Philip Jector. To those of you folks out there watching, I did a little cleaning up. I tightened up all the papers, and that's the majority of the exhibits, which is little to nothing compared to what I actually normally give. And I already got these people thinking I'm going to produce 500 pages again. No, I'm not. I'm going to produce some smackdown on this right here from the Rockaway Fish House. That's some ribs, potato salad, and cut green beans with that barbecue sauce. I could not even throw this away and rinse it out before I did this. Now, this is uncouth. It ain't right. But since I learned Ebonics, I'm going to go African American low down on you. Woo! A barbecue sauce. Woo, that's something special. I swear. Spattered all over my clothes. You're gonna wash that. I'm living in a clean environment. Not yet. And I'm happy. I've got enough movies to watch over and over and over again. Over there. And I've gotten everything that Haitian guy wanted me to get out of this book. And this is the manuscript. It's almost ready. The manuscript is almost ready. My girl loved this. My girl loved this necktie I gave to Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg. Bang! And I'm so glad I was one of the crowd to end up being here. Wow. Wow. I'd like to thank Almighty God for sending Sandy to Tropical Storm. Sandy, my love, the mega storm that saved me from homelessness and led me down this path to recovery. Martin Luther King's birthday weekend, I'm just going to have to take this human rights fight. That's part of his legacy here in America as a Haitian national and just go kick ass for my race, and that's the human race, and as an American veteran. I'm going to make sure that man understands what he did to me. He can't get away with it because he's done it to over 100,000 families by ushering in, that is, his affirmative action policy of, I'm going to hire blacks and Puerto Ricans. We're going to start out with the mulatto Puerto Ricans first. That was Tino Hernandez. And then the general counsel for Tino Hernandez was Ricardo Elias Morales. That got the bump up temporarily. And his job was to tamper, it is alleged, with the census count for NYCHA so that the whole remaining family member issue never even comes up to be identified and counted. Then, because then it won't get funded, then they can say, like, it's not civil rights violations. We didn't get no money to administer it, but it would be negligent, criminally negligent, to knowingly and with malice or forethought eliminate a group of people by you not bringing up the funding that they should get to be administered to by law, by federal law, which is the remaining family member issue, and that you must get an administrative process prior to a holdover proceeding to put you out. I've studied this, I've worked on it, I got my reward, I'm happy. That's just the tip of the iceberg, because I don't care how much they give me, it'll never be enough. It will never be enough. Give me $1 trillion, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. But I'll use it for something good. All right, everybody? I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and for the Martin Luther King birthday weekend, I bought some cookies and stuff and some chocolate. So when my baby comes to visit, we can have a wonderful moment. Quality time. I do not say cute white girl with good credit around her. I know some of you guys are watching my other shows, and you know all the cute white girls with good credit that want me to hit on them. Now that I'm with the sister, they're all disappointed, and I'm sorry, but she chose me. And it was so natural. She was drawn to me. She finds me attractive, handsome, she says. And she's smart. She's definitely smart. But she's like, give me a hug. I went in there, and you know she's tall, a little bit bigger than me. She like brought me in and kissed me on the bald head and said, I just had to kiss it. Oh! Dang. I'll bring you the after actions report. So we're not doing as many videos right now, but that's because I'm right here, people. I'm right here working on this paperwork, and I'll be bringing you the news, because part of this story, and the reason why this is now on the VA Hospital Whistleblower website and on no other site, is because the Veterans Administration hospitals of Brooklyn initially betrayed me. I helped expose stuff about the St. Albans VA because my friend worked there and he got jerked. Then the Bronx VA just totally plummeted me. They just like raped me with no grease. And the head man there is Eric Langhoff. He was assisted. You know, he has command responsibility. He don't know Jack. He don't care. He ain't interested. But it all started out with Dr. Julia Golia. And she's just a wicked witch. I mean, that broad is like Robert Dorr, the HRA APS Commissioner of New York City, which is the only way they see a Negro is as a mental health issue. And I'm not being prejudiced here. I'm just telling you, I'm some dirty white folk, man. I'm some dirty white folk. And for all the white people that do so much for me, that help me, that love me, that done so much for me, all the Jewish people, all the Irish and all that. I tell you, man, everybody got some bad folks in their group. And we know a lot of black people got a whole lot of them. And now I've been stuck with this fight. And now being with his sister, I'm kind of like becoming more empathetic to their cause. She definitely understands. Because my baby said, "Ooh, baby, that's the Haitian stuff." I said, "Yeah, baby." So she know that. That's respect. She gives me love, I give her love back. I'm not letting nothing get in the way of that. Because it's love. It's not about she's African American and she's from this class of people and she's not from no bad group of people. Even if she was poor, and most black folks are poor. Why? They ain't worth $5 million. If a Negro family ain't worth $5 million, they poor. Because if dad's worth $5 million, you can be sure the daughter and the kid is going to be able to afford a car, going to be able to pay their bills to keep their credit up, to be able to get a nice place in a better neighborhood, all that stuff. All right? And that's the whole idea, wealth building. And also, you don't get no respect, people. I don't care if you're white, purple, green, Indian, or whatever. Like the Indians want to go back to the reservation. You want to be on the reservation. Is it helping you? Is it helping you? Huh? You want to run a casino? All right. It ain't your money. It ain't y'all's money. It ain't y'all's money. Y'all getting used. And the 21st century, it's a human rights century, man. It's a human rights century. And I want to leave that legacy to my children that I'm going to have. And it looks like Veve. I want to be the one to have my children. And she just straight up. It's almost like she's been waiting for me. And I've been like, I never had a woman tell me, I'm interested in love and affection. Damn. That's like me looking in the mirror talking to myself. And we do know I like a woman with stature, and she's about 5'9", 180. Lord have mercy. She knows about my celibacy thing in order to fight this fight. And she ain't trying to, like, divert me from my cause or nothing. She protects that, as a matter of fact. And I like that. I like that. And we have to give a shout out to my partner, my little sister who I love so much, Miss Tracy Ragmati, who's like, that woman has really invested in me for us. And it's my obligation and my fiduciary responsibilities to produce for us. And this nonprofit venture that she wants to go into, I'm 100% available for her to do whatever she needs for me to do and provide her with to make it happen for her. She's 100% committed to, by March, April, for me to begin with the grand reopening of Turning Point. No, that's the old company. With the Alcatube USA, putting all of the paperwork back together, the incorporation, updating everything, beginning our accounting again, and everything we need to do to put the big business back as a viable business. That's marketing breath testers. And my mama and my sister left me. But look at that. Look at that, huh? God sent me two beautiful women on January 20th, 2013 to show me what my new future looked like by just looking in the sun. Are you looking in the sun? Are you looking in the sun? It's Sunday. Are you looking in the sun? Are you looking to God? Because in this solar system, God is the sun. Because it's got the most power that controls everything that you say, do everything, but by being there. That's why it's Sunday. God's day. God, the intangible, gave me the sun to look up to by looking at it and saying, there's something invisible that created that just for me. I thank Almighty God, my Creator, for all the love, and I thank Him for His patience, for every time I betrayed Him when I didn't believe, lost my faith, and all the bad things I've done, all my vanity, all that stuff. And He's just flowing like water. It's all right, let's just go to the next step. It's all right, let's just go to the next step. It's all right, let's go to the next step. And that should be a lesson to you people. And it brings to mind Shah's poem that he told me about, when everything's going bad for you. If you got perseverance, you got faith, you got you that you can depend on. And you're prepared for your life as a grown-up. Preparedness meets opportunity is your luck. And this is my luck. This is my luck. I got a home. It's not as big and got tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff in it like I used to have, but I'm happy because I'm not hungry. And I have a place to sleep. I can do the rest. Happy Martin Luther King Day. It's a human rights fight day. Bye-bye.